Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Tamanna Awakens, which is your sacred place for healing, introspection, and awakening. Today is Shadow Work Sundays again, and I really try to bring on the topics that are currently going in my life, the topics which I need guidance upon, and I feel that many of you would need guidance upon the same. So, today I would like to explore for you and for myself that why do we humans fear attachment? Attachment for us has been closely associated with pain from so long. We have been feeling that connections are there to abandon, love is there to hurt, and pain is there to stay forever. And when the mind is such complex thing and it takes on these thoughts and keep on thinking upon all of them forever for eternity, what happens is these become our beliefs. These become the curses that keep on getting instilled in us and that stop us from opening up, from attachment. But genuinely, what do we fear from us? We fear from us being hurt, hurting somebody, anxiety that love might carry, challenges that might be there in and around all the situations which come us from. But what happens is, in avoiding all of them, we start avoiding attachment. We start avoiding the people we love deeply. We start avoiding families, friends, and also partners. But is attachment really a threat? The biggest thing here to realize is it is not attachment that we are afraid of. It is the fear that is there in us. The fear that somebody will abandon us. The fear that we might lose somebody at such a point when we have come too close to them. A fear that we have been carrying from forever in our hearts. A fear that came to us by listening a story of one of our friends or one of our relatives. But does anybody's stories, does anybody's life experience dictate your life? Does anybody's life-threatening problems, anybody's challenges create your life? This is not true. Each individual has its own path, each individual has its own life, and so is the loop of attachment for all of us. When we realize that we need to shed the illusion of fear, that we need to be open, we need to get ourselves attached, what comes to our mind is that vulnerability is power. When we get open, when we come into touch with people whom we love, we realize the power of love. I am not saying that the challenges will not be there. You will have ups and downs. There are no rosy roads for anything in life. But when you try to stand strong, when you try to not give up, everything becomes the back end story. And what other things the illusions getting shed help us with? They tell us that you are the power that can cultivate understanding, hope, emotions, and love. And when you carry that power within you, believe me, you deserve the best kind of humans around you. What other fears are shed? What illusions are shed when we realize that attachment is not the only thing that is stopping us to grow from? One more thing that gets always illuminated or that gets shedded when we realize that the fears are there in us but attachment should be there is a simple fact that not everybody will hurt us. Not every person who has come in our life will abandon us. Love is beautiful. It helps your life bloom. It helps when cultivated with the right person and with the right energies. Nothing from your past has the power to define your present or your future. Once you change your thoughts, all the things in your surroundings change. So, when you come to the part of shedding your illusions, shedding your fears, always remember that people will come and go. It is you and your thoughts and your patience which helps you to fall in love, to be ready for all the things that love is going to get to you, because either you can stay in your comfort zone and let that beautiful phase of your life grow out, or you can step into the battlefield, not a battlefield in real sense, but you can step into this beautiful journey of self awakening, of the mirror, of the shadows that you have long forgotten in yourself, of the beautifulness that surrounds your life. You realize that having somebody in your life is never a weakness but always a strength. Imagine a scenario that at some point of time you are going to lose your parents, your siblings are already settled down. What will happen to you? Will you not feel alone? Will you not require somebody who will be there with you 24/7, who will help you to fight your fears, your abandonment, your loss of your parents? If this triggers you, believe me, you need somebody in your life, and it's okay to have somebody in your life and not consider it as your weakness. It's okay to have that person in your life whom you want to hold your hands with forever, and you are ready to grow through life. That is how beautiful love is. That is the power of love over the fear of attachment. So look straight into the eyes of fear and tell it that no matter what happens, you are not going to give up. No matter what happens, you are going to stay and you are going to face all the fears, all the truth that governs with the hurt of attachment. Let life come to you. Let life bring you happiness. Let life bloom you for yourself. So when you sit back today, please reflect for yourself that what fears are stopping you from the attachment. What stories are there in your mind that doesn't help you with growing through these fears? Is it really the people who are going to leave, or is it you who believes that detachment is power? Is it you who believes that leave somebody before you are left? Once you do this, you will realize that it's all in the mind, but there is great power and great strength in vulnerability, in being open, and in love. This is awakening. This is spirituality. This is Shadow Work Sundays, and this is Tamanna Awakening. Until the next Shadow Work Sundays, try to reflect upon all your fears of being attached. Take care of yourselves. God bless you all. This is Tamanna signing off. I'll see you on next Sunday.